Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to get positioned. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna talk about. Oh yeah. Okay. This video will be about my personal paranormal stuff that happened to me. Not really say that I got haunted, but just little scary moments that only I saw and probably no one believed me or anything. But this video was inspired by the YouTuber called Daisy Marcus or Marquise. I don't know how to say her last name, but she experienced paranormal activity in her apartment, and she kind of told the whole story, and I was so intrigued, and it was pretty interesting. Pretty scary, pretty spooky. Personally, I like the paranormal activity kind of stuff. I like when they say I like stories when people are haunted, or they experience some paranormal activity, or they saw something weird. I like that kind of stuff. But for the love of God, I can't stand horror movies. I can't stand heights. I couldn't even last at the Hollywood Horror Nights a couple years ago because it was spooky. I couldn't even go in a haunted house. It was I think because I raised my anxiety, so I think that's on my teeth. And it makes me more nervous and scared. But then yeah, kind of has both emotions in it. Yeah, I can't stand horror movies. The last movie I saw was Halloween, and scary movie. I just couldn't. I hate when shit that pops up, or bloody stuff. Actually, the last scary movie I saw was The Nun, and I was pretty spooked out. But if it's hundreds, if I'm watching it in the daylight and I can watch it, I guess. But still, that's kind of scary, and I hate The Conjuring. I fucking hate those movies. They scare the living shit out of me. But I lasted it. But I like watching those shows, and they ghost hunters or shit, or when people visit haunted houses, haunted ships, haunted cemeteries, mansions, asylums. I like that shit. Or I when people post oh, I saw a ghost and here's the proof, and I just like that shit. I just find that shit so cool. I don't know. I want to be haunted. One of my big goals in life, I want to visit the Queen Mary in California. I just want to see if I see anything weird, or I don't know, I just want to go. And I hate boats and shit, but I would definitely go on that because it doesn't move, it just sits there. But I hate shit like that. I would definitely love to go there. So yeah, this is my personal experience of paranormal activity. I told a couple people, and people, I don't think they believe me when I say this, because honestly I don't believe it. But I saw what I saw, and I don't know why would I make it up. Okay, one time I was in I was a sophomore. I was probably 16 years old, and I was at my old house, and it was one night, middle of the night. I was sleeping, and my bed faced my vanity dresser, my mirror. It was against the wall. Then my bed was on the other wall, so I can see the mirror when yeah. So one night, and it was completely pitch black, I was sleeping by the window, so like the moonlight kind of came in, so it wouldn't make it too dark, and so I could kind of see. So one night I was like sleeping on my back, and I just like, I don't know, okay, and I opened my eyes and I saw something in my mirror, and I don't know like if I was half asleep, because you know when like you're half asleep, like, and like in the dark you kind of like make shit up in your mind, then like you see it. I don't know if that happened, but like I don't think I was doing that. Like I just looked, like literally saw it in my mirror, and I think I got up, like I sat up from my bed and I just stared at the mirror, and it was like a figure of like the Grim Reaper in my mirror. And like I knew it was a Grim Reaper because I seen Bill and Mandy, that one show with the two kids, and the Grim Reaper, by the way, was kind of inappropriate by the time. Just thinking about it, like that's weird show. Like I just remember like that figure in my mirror, and I remember just like staring at it for like a couple seconds, like, and I try to like process it. Like I think I was like blinking. I was like just processing what I saw. Like I couldn't like believe it, like what I was looking at, or like I don't know. It was really weird. Then like I don't know, then I was like super tired, so I just went back to sleep. And I told my brother about it like the next day, and he's like, I don't know, I think my grandmother, she would used to tell us scary stories when we were younger, and she would tell us like it was real or something, and she was staying over that night, and I think she experiences like some scary shit like that like in her lifetime. So I don't know, like no one died, like eventually, like no one, like I know when that appears like people die, but like no one died. It was pretty just, I don't know. So my brother was telling me maybe it was like because my grandma was there, and like I don't know, like stuff follows her kinda, so maybe that's why I saw it. And I know I always tell people I saw this story, I saw this figure, and people don't believe me, or they just think I'm crazy, but like that's what I saw. Like I don't remember really, but I just remember like what happened. Also, days later, I think like something else happened in that room, and I don't know if I was like going crazy, or it was the fan, or it was the wind, but it happened in my room, so I don't know, or if I moved weird and it happened. But I was sitting in my bed, just like probably like watching TV, and I was covered in a blanket, and oh, let me show you what happened. And just like this blanket was like around me, like just flat, and like my fan wasn't on high. It was pretty like a thick blanket too, and like the window wasn't open, or I didn't move or anything. Like the corner of my eye, my blanket like was flat like this, and it literally like just did this by itself. Like it literally flapped, and it went like, it just moved by itself. Like I didn't move or anything. The fan wasn't on high, like there was no wind, and like it literally just flapped. But like right when I like turned, it like went down. Cause I saw something moving in the corner of my eye and was like, then like when I saw it, I saw the piece of blanket go down. And I was like I don't really think of anything of that because I don't know, you just don't really believe it. So that was like my other second scary thing that happened to me. I wish more scary stuff happened to me because these are kind of boring. Okay, another one. This one's pretty more interesting, I guess. I was at it was my ex's like best friend one night. Okay, me and my ex were at his friend's house. Like, he was like my boyfriend at the time. Okay, cut that out. One time, I was at my ex's best friend's house, and it was like late at night, and we're like all drinking and everything. And I remember just being by myself on the couch. I don't know if I was drunk or tired or just sitting there sober, but I just remember like a dark presence on the side of me. Like, I probably was drunk, I don't know, but and like no one was standing there, or no, it was like no light weirdness. I just felt like a dark presence like on the side of me, and I really didn't think of anything of it. I just felt weird, like something's next to me and I don't know how I should feel. I don't know, I didn't really tell anyone because I just like blew it off, but like I did feel something. Then like I think the next day I told his friends, my ex's friends, like, oh, this happened to me. And he's like, oh, I felt something too. Like, I guess another friend saw, I guess apparently the friend uncle, like the house, his uncle died in that like house or townhouse or whatever. So apparently it's haunted, because I guess some other friend saw his uncle laying over him. I don't know, when he was like asleep, but we could have been drunk and we can just like imagine it. I don't know, but that was like, because I don't know, it was just weird. Like, I kind of think that, because I said it, because I think I told my ex, I'm like, I think his house is haunted because I felt something. He's like, you're not the first one or something. I'm like, what? like my friend experienced this too, and like, okay, then it's definitely haunted because apparently the uncle died in that house. But that was pretty fun. I mean, not pretty fun, but that was pretty like weird. Yeah, that's pretty much all my paranormal stuff that has happened to me. I really want to, I really don't, but I really want to mess with an Ouija board, but because I kind of like, I do believe there's like spirits out there, but like then I don't really believe it. Like that shit happens to you for some reason. I'm kind of like half and half, but I do want to like play with the Ouija board just to see, but like then I don't, because I'm not trying to be haunted. And like because my mom is really religious, and I don't want something bad to happen. That's pretty much it. Well, it's not really my story, but a couple of weeks ago, my friend told me like his spooky experience, but he's like, he doesn't believe in it. I guess like there's his hallway is haunted. I guess you can see like a short Mexican man just like walking his hallway or in the guest room. I guess you have to live in the house long enough to experience it. And that was pretty cool because when I went over, I tried to take pictures and see like if there was any orbs. Because apparently if there was like orbs in pictures, it's like a spirit or something, like an energy. And I tried to do that, but I didn't see shit. But his story was pretty crazy. His family members seen the same person, like a short man, in this hallway and in the room, but they don't really like care or believe in it. I'm like, that's really dope. I really want to live at your house and see this man. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, that's my paranormal activity of Donna. I wish I could be more haunted and tell you more scary, spooky stories, but no one wants to haunt me, apparently. I'm too boring and not scary. Well, hope you, just scratch my ear. Hope you guys like this video. Subscribe, comment, leave me feedback on what videos you want to see. I think I have a pretty cool idea what my next video will be. I'm so excited. I also have another video, and I have all this shit right here. I'm probably gonna film that next. Okay, well, thank you, bye.